Thank you very much. What a crowd we have here. Tell you this, I didn't have this crowd when I was a student. Maybe you want to go back to school. First of all, I want to say this. I'm so proud of you guys to be here, and I would heard some of the Vietnamese language around here. That's so great. Well, not to change the subject, but I see you guys been having so much fun with all the events that you have. But I want to turn the atmosphere a little bit to a sad story. The story about our people. The story that most of us had to go through. Not for you, but maybe your father, your mother, your families. We're happy. We are made it here. We are so great. We enjoy the freedoms. We have everything here. Anything at all. But don't forget how we got here. Let me tell you a little bit about the story. Once upon a time, about more than 50 years ago, this beautiful country was bombarded with war, hatred, and fear. This country is my formerly beloved country, as well as your father's land. This country is called Vietnam. I was born in Vietnam, and I was born in the war zone. I still remember vividly what I had experienced and suffered, all the horrible things from the face of the war throughout my childhood. I witnessed the killings, the pain in my family, my village, and my people. What happened to my beloved country? In July 1954, the country got divided into North and South. Each region would follow to different political parties. The North Vietnamese belonged to the Communist region, and the South would pursue the freedom and democracy. Both agree that each will live in their own territories and promise there will be no more war and conflict. This was proven to be wrong for the North Communist regime. They have broken all the promises and invaded the South after the official agreement was made. I was raised during the war. I witnessed the conflicts and brutality of the communist regime throughout my village, my people, every single day. Even so, the South Vietnamese people have worked so hard to build up the prosperity and the peace for the Republic of South Vietnam. They have demonstrated their intellectual capacity to be among the smartest people around the world. Even the country was at wartime, but the South Vietnam was not only trying to defend and protect the freedom and democracy, but also to build and grow. The South Vietnamese were known to be the pearl of the Southeast Asia. The South Vietnamese people wanted nothing more than peace and prosperity for its own citizens. Unfortunately, the evil ambition of taking the South Vietnam from the North Communists have destroyed totally the heart and soul of the people. The Fall of Saigon at April 1975 have made the South government collapse, devastated the entire region of South Vietnam. What's next? The communist regime continued to show their aggressiveness and brutality to the South Vietnamese people. Millions of Vietnamese fled the country in many different ways. The wave of the boat people rushed to escape the rats, evil communists with the unseaworthy watercrafts. Nearly 500,000 boat people died and sank to the deepest ocean floor of the Pacific Ocean. Many got dropped, raped by the Thai pirates. The fate of the South Vietnamese people was the darkest in the human history. Now, after 37 years after the fall of Saigon, the people of Vietnam are still suffering under the most corrupted communist regime in every level. There's no human right of any kind in Vietnam. The freedom and democracy are totally suppressed. My dear friends, at the time, people around the world are standing up and fight for their freedom and dignity. We also want to join this revolution for our own people. We need to voice loudly to the communists of Vietnam. It's time to stop taking the basic human right away from the people. The power of the people needs to return to the people. For thoughtful thinking, I would like to ask you, I really want to ask you to join me for this revolution. I would like to introduce to you the escape and my journey to freedom. I wrote this book through my eyes to help you to understand the communists of Vietnam and the fate of our fatherland. It's time to think who we are and how we got here. We all should be proud. We are the Vietnamese. We will never forget our fatherland. You, all of you, the younger generations, will help to rebuild the beautiful country of Vietnam more than ever. Let's join hands together. We make the communism disappear from the face of this planet. Thank you very much.